Hi, this is Sandy Davis with Capital Concepts, established in 1976. We are a financial planning office that specializes in retirement planning, estate planning, and wealth management. Today we are honoring our 8th community hero, and his name is Jim Dole. Thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.
He was nominated by Dan Losekamp. I located an article written by Ollie Roehm. He's a local person that writes for the Harrison Press, and I quickly discovered that Jim is not just a local hero, but a true American hero. He is a member of the American Legion in Harrison and St. Leon, VFW.
American Legion. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And a member of the Honor Guard.
Yes.
Yeah. His commitment to the Honor Guard is appreciated by so many local families. Jim has attended more than 1,000 military funerals, at
That's
least,
great.
right?
Working on 1,100.
Working on 1,100. The article stated that Jim's legacy of service began in 1953 when he was drafted into the United States Army. He served more than 18 months in a mobile Army surgical hospital, also known as M.A.S.H, a M.A.S.H Unit, and he was on the front lines during the Korean War. Shortly after returning home in 1954, he began serving in the Honor Guard. 66 years later, Jim is still serving and honoring others.
It was in 55 when I got
55.
home. 55.
65 years then.
55.
65 years
Fif-
total.
No.
50.
I was drafted in 53, got out in 55.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years, and you've done a great job. I've had the honor of speaking with him earlier before we started the video. He's a great person, and I'm so happy that I had the ability to meet you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, how you view the Honor Guard and the associations that you have with these different organizations.
Well, first of all, I was on city council here in Harrison for 8 years. Then my 2 years in Korea counted, so I retired from council, and I just put my time in, and we're a very political family. My wife is retired from the city of Harrison.
Okay.
She was the finance director, and she retired when she was 49. I
Wow.
retired from General Motors when I was 50, so then we traveled around. But since then, my son Mark asked me if I was going to run again for council, and I said, no, Mark, I'm not going to run. I said, I've had it. I'm done.
Right.
And he said, well, Dad, you care if I run? And I said, no. I said, go ahead and run. So then he moved into Indiana, Mark did, and then he ran for county commissioner in Dearborn County, and he got elected. We're a very political family. My grandson Ethan now is on city council in Harrison.
Nice.
So we're pretty political, and I did that. I coached Pee Wee football for 17 years in Harrison, with Harrison High School. What else did I do for Harrison?
Well, you've done a lot. I mean, according to the article that I read, you've done a lot for your community.
I have. Really.
I mean, and I know that I'm sure the families, when you do the honor service, I'm sure that is just exceptional. Explain a little bit how that works.
Well, the way that works, if you have to have what we call a DD 214 form, and that proves that you're an honorable discharge.
Right.
And the funeral homes gets that, and they call one of my people, it's Joe Bluss, they call him, and they arrange for when the funeral's going to be and what time and so forth and so on. So then Joe calls us guys. There's about 23 people, I guess, on the Honor Guard. We usually have maybe anywhere from 10 to 18 show up for a funeral, and I guess then we have a preacher, and he'll say a few words at the cemetery, and we have another fellow that'll say a few words, you know, and he'll tell them to put your hand over the heart if you want to help us with the continuation with the service and so on. And Dave Wiest is his name, and then we have a 21 gun salute, and after that we have the blowing of the taps, and then we drop shells in the grave, and then lots of times we have whatever branch of service the guy was in. The funeral try to get two of those professional guys fold a flag. Other than that, I usually fold a flag, present it to a family member.
Right.
And
I'm sure that's touching.
it is touching. I had to do it for my brothers.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the only one left in my family, so I had to do it. Like I said, I had 3 brothers in World War II, and one in between them. All 5 of us was in the service.
Well, thank you for your service.
And after that, I just give the flag to and a lot of families, they really appreciate it.
Yes, they do.
And but it's like I say, the last words on there is, how do you do that? It's an honor to do it.
It is.
When you get to bury one of your comrades, it's an honor to do it. So that's what I tell them.
Wow.
But that's not what we do on a military funeral.
I wish we had so much time because I got to hear some wonderful stories. So if you ever run into Jim, ask him about some of his stories because they were great. It was entertaining. But I wanted for you to share with everyone what your motto is.
My motto?
Yes.
My motto is, you never look back when you get knocked down. You go forward and make the best out of the rest of your life.
And that couldn't be better words for this time in our country of what we're experiencing. So I want to thank everyone for joining us. I really want to thank you for being here. We have just a certificate telling you that we appreciate you. And then we give $100 to a charity on your behalf, and we're going to give it to the Honor Guard in your name.
Right.
So
Thank
there you
very
go.
much.
Thank you so much for being with us today.